Hello everybody and welcome to Masteroforking Fanfiction Theater Presents. Today we are presenting part 5 of the fanfiction known as My Immortal. Otherwise known as the biggest piece of garbage since episode 2 of Star Wars. If this wasn't written first, I'm not entirely sure. So Star Wars episode 2 might be the biggest piece of garbage since this, or vice versa. Regardless. Here we go. Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I massacre the English language is quite genius. I didn't think it was possible. God, I need alcohol. Never mind. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. And the reason Snape doesn't lick Harry... The reason Snape doesn't lick Harry... Oh, God, let's hope this is good. Maybe that's not the punchline of this book. I don't... Anyway. And the reason Snape doesn't lick Harry now is because he's Christian vampires, a Satanist. Not gonna go into the disagreements there. MCR rocks. Line break. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a suddenly, and this might be the hardest chapter to read this one. Horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying. This book will give you a motivational syndrome. You will stop achieving your goals in life if you finish reading this. I think that's why nobody else has been able to do it on YouTube that I found. I guess. Okay. Flying towards sorry. Flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, and it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was ellipses. Lord. No, she spelled that right. He gets one character right. No, I shouted in a scared voice, and then Voldemort shouted imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom. Sorry. Had turkey for lunch. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Kind of used this bit of information that she's a sadist there. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill vampire. Voldemort in this book's Russian, and from the 18th century. Anyway, I thought about vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair. Now his face just looked like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved. Great, this is hard to read. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude you're so retarded look on his face. I hath telekinesis. I hath. H-A-T-H. Hath. Telekinesis. He answered coolly, and if you doth not kill vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick, while it was jammed up his English ass. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi! Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way, I don't understand that. Yeah, it's a song reference. I'm missing out on. you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got mad at you. I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and went back into Hogwarts making out together. Walking around making out's really hard. I had to try that. Not easy. Hardest $10 I ever made. Chapter 10. Author's note. Stop it, you gay fags. If you do not like my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all, and she and Vampire are evil. That's why they moved houses, okay. Because once again, the defining trait of Slytherin has pale skin and listens to My Chemical Romance. Now, I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. God. I'm a musician. I don't want to. Anyway, I'm the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it, and Hagrid. Only today Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. Because writing songs is as easy as drawing pictures. We get together and scribble a little bit and we have a song. This is not a musician, it's not. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a C-R-O-S-S, there's no way I'm writing that, or a stake. Not spelled S-T-A-K-E, as in stabbing steak, but steak as in beef. So Draco must be a vegetarian. Okay. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs, and tiny matching mini skirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. No, I'm pretty sure you are. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song I suddenly burst into tears. Emily, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came, and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind the wall. I got nothing. That's just so incredibly retarded that this is the face of. Oh my fucking god! Did she really just write that? Why the fuck didn't you fucking tell me, Shadow? How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. No, but that is. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. Maybe he's hungover. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, Dad's basically nut swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. In the previous few paragraphs, like, somewhere in here. Let's look here. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. Parentheses, he wouldn't die because he was a vampire. And the only way to kill a vampire, as written by our genius author here, is with a cross or beef. So maybe if he was slitting his wrists with a razor covered in steak tips, he's dead. Or maybe the razor was made by I don't know. I'm out.